Okay guys, this is Lisa, and I just wanted to give you a quick tour of my pantry. I've worked on it all day long. I will try to post some before and after pictures at the end of this video. So I'm going to go through it real quickly if I can, and I just reused some of the stuff that I had. My pantry was pretty much organized, but I just kind of redid some things, and this shelf right here, excuse me, I actually had in the attic. It's just a little two shelf thing that I picked up at Lowe's for my scrapbooking room, and I'm not using it in my scrapbooking room. And I actually had put it together upside down on purpose because my computer monitor used to sit on it, and it actually works out perfect in here because the good side is showing on the bottom instead of the wood side. So that's just a little shoe shelf that I picked up at Lowe's. Okay, we'll start in the corner here, and this is just a can holder that I picked up at Walmart that holds my husband's Sprites and Sprite Zeros. That's kind of his drink he likes to drink at night with dinner because he drinks tea all day long. On top of that is all my sauces and gravy mixes, and it's just in a little container there that I think I got at Pampered Chef many years ago, so I don't even know if they're still available. Okay, this top shelf here is just a mixture of things, or containers I should say. Some of the containers came from the Container Store, some of them I picked up at TJ Maxx, some of them are Tupperware. So it's just, I used what I had. On this side is all of my pastas. Then in the middle, just because I had that little space I needed to fill, is the Nesquik. And my son doesn't usually get that unless I fix it for him, so being up that high is not going to be a big issue. My cornmeal and flours that I use for baking, and white sugar, and of course the Splenda at the top. And I'm using not my video camera, my regular DSLR, so I'm hoping this is going to be in focus. On the second shelf is just a little container for elbow macaroni. Now these little containers here, I picked up some of them at the Container Store years ago, and then I found a set at TJ Maxx this past weekend for $25, and it had 8 or 10 containers in it. It had this one and one of the big ones and a bunch of the little ones that are like right there. So that's all my baking supplies there. Brown sugar, chocolate chips, that type of thing. This behind it there is the brown sugar, and confectionery sugars in the corner. On this side is the 2 boxes of cake mix that I have, and I have them laying on their side so that I can see the expiration date. And these Sprites will not be here after the next few nights, so I'll be able to see that. And then the 1 can of frosting that I have. Okay, dropping down to the second row is all of my side items, like the little bagged side items, any instant potatoes I have, some dressing that I've bought to make dressing for Thanksgiving. In this container is just a pasta that would not fit up there on that shelf, and any extra pastas I have. There is 1 hamburger helper in there. I don't make it very often, but my son does like it. This is all my extra condiments and barbecue sauces, and I think I have 1 thing of tomato juice back there in the corner to make soup with. This is just a little shoe drawer thing that I got at the Dollar General years ago. I don't even know if they still have these, but my son likes to take ramen noodles sometimes for lunch. Don't gasp, I know, it's okay. And then instant grits and instant oatmeal for breakfast in here. Everything in this corner is pretty much breakfast stuff: grits, pancake mix, quick cooking oats, and I do have extra tea back there in the corner. And I'll go quickly up here to this shelf. Everything in here is just Tupperware containers that when I send stuff home with people that I don't care if it comes back or not, usually goes in those containers. They're not the ones that I use on a regular basis. Raisins, nuts, and marshmallows are just in a Tupperware container that I had. All this is dried fruit. And in that corner is just extra plastic forks and stuff. And this little shelf right here I got at Target many years ago, and I wanted to utilize all this space that's in the top of my pantry, and so I put one of these shelves in here and just put items in there that I don't use very often. Like in that particular container is cupcake little cups and things like that, and Over there's like little sauce cups. When I used to take my lunch, I had in there. And then the very tip top is coffee filters that we don't even have a coffee maker for anymore. So I probably could get rid of that, but I didn't quite make it to the top today in my cleaning. Okay, now let's go to my canned goods. This is little containers right here. I actually found at the Family Dollar a couple of years ago, and they are perfect. They're made out of a very heavy duty cardboard and fabric, and because I don't actually have to pick them up and tote them around, they have held up very well. So I've probably had these in my pantry a couple of years. They do kind of get wide, if you can see that, if I put stuff on the side, but and they stretch down there. But anyway, all the Chef Boyardee is here. My husband likes to take that in his thermos sometimes for lunch, and my son likes them for a quick snack. Any canned meat is here. All the peanut butter is here. And this is my fruit. And I actually have extra fruit in this one because I'm going to make a Watergate salad in a couple of days. So I bought extra pineapple for that. This is any tomato-based thing and one thing of yams that wouldn't fit over here. So that's tomato products. This is all my vegetables canned vegetables that I have. This is my bread basket. So if it's any type of bread that we have, little sandwich, anything to make sandwiches with pretty much is in there. This is all my cooking soups, and this is all like tomato soup and chicken noodle soup. And this is pretty cool. It's just a little drop down thing that I actually found at Big Lots that just attaches to the wire shelf in there. So I keep any extra chicken noodle soup in there, and I actually have one on this side too that has my Special K protein bars that I like to eat on Sunday morning when I'm usually running around to church. This is the canned nuts, and back there in the corner is our paper plates that we use. This is another one of the drawer shoebox things that I picked up. I actually have 4 here, 2 here, and 2 here, and they stack perfectly in here. All of these products right here are for lunchbox making for my husband and my son, and quick snacks for when they get home. So this is mainly my son's drawer, and this is all nabs and crackers. This is all granola bars and protein bars, and this is all raisins and nuts. So they have a variety. Now this is individual fruit cups and applesauces that they can take and put in their lunchbox. I have pretzels in that container, and things in these 2 containers are things that I usually have for lunch when I'm at home. I love chicken salad and anything that I can kind of dip with a cracker instead of making a sandwich. So I keep the pretzel thins and bagel thins and the little crackers back there. And there is some popcorn on the bottom, I think, which I'm the only one who eats that for a snack. So that's why it's in my bin. And this is breakfast stuff. So my Thomas's English muffins, there's Pop-Tarts back there, and of course all our cereals. Now I leave this space right here so that we can get to the cereals, and it is not hard. In that back corner is all the extra nabs and crackers. I usually catch them on sale. Chips are in this container. This is extra things to go in the lunch things, so like Cheez-Its and grippers and things like that. These are those veggie straws that you get. I get a huge bag at Sam's, so I always come home and let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. I always come home and break those up into individual baggies so that they are ready to go. Okay, my husband loves Fig Newtons, so those are his for his lunchbox. This is all the individual cookies that we have and little brownies for snacks. And in that basket is the Halloween candy and any little chocolates that we may have. The bottom little bin here, these bins are on wheels, so it makes it easy for them to pull out. This particular one has all my paper products in it, extra cups and plates and things like that. And then that's just kind of a mishmash of a little bit of everything, extra baking pans and paper towels, a priority mailbox that I need to use when I do the soldier care packages, and extra potato chips and napkins. And that's on wheels as well. And that's my pantry. On the door, I guess I should say, I've got a command hook on each side. So my son's extra lunch boxes are here. My aprons are on that one. And this is just a little baggie holder. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it.